MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago White Sox. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Carlos Rodon is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
First pitch, 6-10.
The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting first, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Here's the 1-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Nothing for the Indians in their half of the first. The White Sox coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Mike Clevenger is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
So coming to the plate, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. Past history with Mike Clevenger, he's got 3 base hits in 19 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
High chopper to third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Tim Anderson is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Throw over to the bag, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
The windup and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Franmil Reyes.
First pitch on its way. Skied into very shallow right. In comes Mazzara. He's there and records the first out.
That is it.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And patrolling the outfield today is Nomar Mazzara, one of the young superstars in our game right now. But he doesn't take his defense for granted. He's the big chill out there, making the game look easy with a strong and accurate throwing arm.
Into the box now, Jordan Luplow. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 8 home runs, and he's driven in 24. And he falls behind 0-2. Luplow is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth. The center
So
fielder,
striding in, Oscar Mercado. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Three and 0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-0. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Into the box, Roberto Perez, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch. Mercado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Pitch is high, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope. Outside.
The 1-0.
Nope.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Full count, 3-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth. The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Clevenger, who sometimes gets called Sunshine. He was a fourth-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. MLB Network is back on the South Side after this. Digging in, Roberto Perez, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Roberto Perez.
First offering on its way. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
So one man gone for Cleveland here in the third. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Jake Bauers.
Here now is Jake Bauers, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
I got the count 2-2.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Fouled away. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Scott Kingery.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. The pitch.
0-1.
The 0-1 on its way. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And that misses. 2-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2. Softly hit out to short. Speared on the dive. The throw to first. Not in time. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 8th home run on the season for him as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
He was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
So here's Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 delivery.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count. The pitch up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
That one's in there. 3-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Two men are on with 2 men out. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 good guys. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
That's a ball.
1-1. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. High in the air out to center field. Garcia is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-0 home. Hit out towards second. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail it here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. In now, Nomar Mazara.
The right fielder.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Mercado is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Up next for the White Sox, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Into the box now, Jose Abreu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Mercado is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, center, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Grandal has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
To the plate now, Jay Bruce. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Count is 1-2 now. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Set to deal on 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. We played 4. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Cleveland.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Franmil Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Now the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-2 one more time. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Here's Jimenez going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
Now batting, Jordan Luplow. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
All even now, 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
At the plate now, Oscar Mercado, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 249 the average coming in, 13 home runs and 59 RBIs. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Standing in now, Roberto Perez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. Still down 3-0. And in steps Scott Kingery.
Leading off for the White Sox, the second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Kingery.
And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Kingery has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. So far this season, Kingery is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
So striding forward now, Leury Garcia, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0 home.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
A runner at first with no outs here. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And here's the 3-2 from him. And that will miss for ball 4. So an error and a walk here to start the inning.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jonathan Loizaga comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Yohan Moncada will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Two and 1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
None out, runners at first and second. Three and 1 now.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And this one bounds around against the wall. And they're not going to get him, as he's in there to score.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
At the plate, Tim Anderson. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are loaded with only one out. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Two and one.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1. Right side, but it's well foul. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So here's Jose Abreu as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. Abreu with good wood on that one, but this will hook down the left field line and out of play. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now 4-0 Chi Sox. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
So now to the plate, Jake Bauers, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. No one out with a runner at second. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Here's a pop-up now, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Flares this one over toward first, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. So problems out there in right field, as this is going to wind up going as an E9. So here's Francisco Lindor now. And he pops it up. Kingery ranging into shallow right. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
So stepping in, Franmil Reyes. No hits to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just inside. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Second and third, 2 away. This is line to left. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Indians forced to settle for 1. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the White Sox 4 and the Indians 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You can tell by that last at bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Here comes the first pitch.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The bat, the designated
He
hitter.
almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. From the stretch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
6th inning. 4-1 is our score. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Down and away, ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Luplow is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The center fielder, number 28,
Leury Garcia will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey!
0-1, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
2 out with a man at first. And it's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Soft liner towards short. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. White Sox leave one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in the outfielder, Jordan Luplow.
Jordan Luplow.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The windup and the 0-1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now to the plate, Oscar Mercado. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Hit to first, taken in by Abreu. To second for 1, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
At the plate, Roberto Perez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now here it comes.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope. The count is 1-2.
Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They trail it 4-1. Hunter Wood will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 44, Hunter Wood.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
The third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a high chopper. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 7, Anderson.
Digging in once again, Tim Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. High and deep to right center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they lead it 4-1. Aaron Bummer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer.
Striding forward now is the DH, Bradley Zimmer. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Now the 0-1. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Fouled away. Two balls and two strikes to Bradley Zimmer. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
At the plate now, Jake Bowers, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
You got a ball, 1 strike.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2.
I got the count, 1 and 2.
Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Indians fail to score, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Oliver Perez will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Oliver Perez.
Ready for another shot now. Nomar Mazara, no hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball well outside. Perez is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Now the 1-0.
No, that's down.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And the pitch.
That's ball 3. 3-0.
Jose Abreu will be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Now the payoff pitch home. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Stepping in, Jose Abreu. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pitch on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's down to third. Ramirez is there. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Perez. 2 away.
The batter, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Ready now for the White Sox, Yasmani Grandal. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Jimmy Cordero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 50.
Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey!
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Francisco Lindor waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. One and two now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Three-two pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Well, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night, last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Alex Colome answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. At the plate, Jordan Luplow, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, Oscar Mercado, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. In the air out toward right field. Headed after it is Mazzara. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
4-2 the final score tonight. Chicago led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Carlos Rodon earns win number 7 on the season. Mike Clevenger was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For Cleveland, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Focus for the day that I blow this open. Money like hocus pocus. The club with a bunch of brokers. Also,